Hi, VOD girlies. We're playing some more Pokopia. I'm gonna fill you in on what I've been doing. As much as I really want to like hyper focus on this, I'll be real. I've been picking up a deadlock addiction, but I'm happy that we have documented the story. But we're gonna play the post game. This is the beginning of the end game. I know that there's tons of people ahead of me. Hopefully, people will end up like helping me out to figure things out. But the first thing I want to do is create a storage system. So the current thing that I'm currently working on is trying to get more Poke Metal to get more big storage boxes. I need more Poke Metal. I've been having issues finding Poke Metal because I'm kind of a noob at this game. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll tell you what I've done so far. I see a highlighted message. Give me just 1 second so I can introduce everything to the VOD girlies. So as you can see, y'all know I don't like Bleak Beach. So I'm gonna turn Bleak Beach into basically my industrial zone. I'll try to make it pretty, but I do want to be honest with it. You know, I'm using harder, grungier materials because this place is going to get oily, it's going to get dirty, it's going to get sweaty, it's going to get hot. We need types of materials that, you know, you can just like kind of power wash and get through it. I don't really know what kind of girls will live here. I guess we're going to decide that later, but right now all the girls here, they are temporarily living on the beach, which is fine because it's the middle of spring, so really great temperate weather. I know that they have the purples above their head, but we have been passing out free meal boosts, so they're a little bit doped up and they're just having a good time. Don't worry about it. It's completely FDA approved. So yeah, that's what we're working on. We're trying to get some more Pokemetal so I can start the storage system. Once I get the storage system, I'll start figuring out how to get like things like industrialized. And that's it. I mean, somebody has to start civilization. And I mean, if we're starting over, like the first revolution has to happen. So I don't know when we'll get to AI. But okay, let's catch up with the chat. Can I get some relationship advice? My friend's boyfriend keeps coming to Pallet Town and I have to tell him I'm not interested, but he really wants me. I'm coming in between my friendship and now I'm facing legal troubles. Comet, this is actually, so because I know a little bit more about you, I can make a little bit more of a specific advice. The thing I know about you, Comet, is a lot of men above the height of 6'5" are like lustfully attracted to you. So at a certain point in time, you have to just claim that. And just let your friend know, like, hey, if you're dating any men, if they're above the height of 6'5", they're going to be just absolutely obsessed with me. It has no reflection on us as a friendship, as well as any reflection on your attraction to them. But when they meet me, there is a 70% chance that they're going to start becoming more attracted to, you know, you, Comet. And from there, you really just have to discern whether or not a friend really sees your authenticity. Thank you so much, Mother Orchid, for subscribing. Make sure to subscribe more if you would like some more advice. Let's go find some Pokemetal. I don't know how to get Pokemetal. I'm going to assume you can get it from your stores and you can get it from the islands, right? Y'all should start a polycule. You could be the lead and share your plethora of 5-6 plus trade. No, 6-5 trade. I'm sorry. The 5-6 trade comes to me. Unfortunately. I'm kidding. I'm just making a joke. The islands and the Pokemon centers? Okay. Articuno! Oh my god, that's from Generation 1. I leveled down. I know. I leveled down. I know. It's just like Okay, let's go to an island. Rain Wolf, thank you for 3 months. Yes, the legendary bird Articuno. Yes, in the poster. Yes, we had really great sales. You can get it. Okay, everybody, use code right now, Cunty Bird, for a chance to get the Articuno at the Pokemon Center, as well as the exclusive bonus Sprigatito poster that comes with it. The Skyland Dream Islands are great for Pokemetal. You can usually get 99 plus per island. The Skyland Dream Islands? Oh wait, are there different islands based off of where you teleport from? Because if that's the case, I'm going to Skyland. Oops. Recycling tray Pokemon can make iron ores with non-burnable trash. Yes, I would like to get, I heard through the grapevine that Miss Garbodor, not only can she poop out garbage, but she can take it and then she can spin it into an iron ore. Then if she's living next to somebody, say in a 5x5 cage, who can take that ore, collect it, put it in a box, then if they also have a neighbor that's in that 5x5 cage, who likes to burn it somebody will take it to the thing and then they'll burn it and turn it into iron ingots. I said theoretically, Paradise. I don't do cages. I just played a video at the beginning that was talking about Ray's freedom. Y'all want to know what song set me off this morning? And I can say this out loud because there's a whole song on Ray's album where she talks about how nobody can tell that you were crying this morning. I'm not trying to sound sad or anything. I'm okay. Y'all know that I don't know this person's name. I see them on the internet all the time. Oklou? Oklou? O-K-L-O-U? Yes. They wrote this song, I think, about their baby that they lost. And it goes, I've come to terms, my baby is a bird. That one song, it's gone viral on TikTok a lot. Oh, I can't listen to that song. It makes me cry. Blade Bird, yeah. Because you can really apply it to so many different things. It's just the feeling of loss. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. I can't think about that song. That song makes me, oh my God. That song makes me so sad. Let's go to Dream Island. Thank you, call me IQ. Where's my sound? Thank you. Thank y'all for the hype train. I don't know where my sound is. What was it like growing up when Buffy was airing? Girl, a lot of people were really boring back in the day. I think a lot of people think that everybody was like wearing jelly shoes and like listening to EDM. No, a lot of people were really boring. Even though Buffy was on, most people preferred like, what is it? There was like, oh, I can't even remember. They weren't the soaps. It was like the 20 somethings like sort of dramas, but they were all like white people. Not Little Miss Muffet. Okay, so where's the is it in the caves? General Hospital. No. Teen Wolf was after that. Dawson's Creek. Yes. Dawson's Creek. 90210. Everybody was like white with like mousy blonde hair, and like a blonde highlights. And like they all like were like okay with gay people, but like they never really talked about it because like the more pressing issue was like whether or not Hadley was gonna go to eat ice cream with Brent. Like that was monoculture at the time. Britney Spears was like really loved by gay people and like the queers and the girly pops, but for the most part she was forced to like sort of abide by like really boring girls next door tropes. Like everybody was trying to be like the most like milquetoast like white girl and boy. That's what I recall the early 2000s being. I recall not really resonating with a lot of it. I recall when season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race happened, that was when like culture shifted. Like people don't give RuPaul credit for that. Y'all, where do people get the Poke medals on these islands? Do you have to like dig down or something like Minecraft? Do they like spawn at a certain block? Dragonite doll does it? Oh, I don't have one of those yet. Comment sent a message about it. Check my highlighted message. Thank you. Oh, let me remove this pin. Let's look. The islands are based on the doll you use. The Dragonite doll is the Skyland Island. Oh, okay. Eat a potato steak and push. I was thinking about buying this game release, but they decided to make it a game code instead of. Okay. If you ever have any sort of consumer issues with spending your money on something, feel free to vicariously just watch it through me. Yes, Miss Glitch. We were very beholden to the gatekeepers and institutions. Hi, J-Dash. It's easy to find on the islands? Okay, well, I've already wasted one, so let's look around here and just see if there's anything I can get, and then we'll just find something else to do. I'm sure that there's Pokemetal in Skyland that I haven't even farmed yet, so like I've barely scratched the surface of a lot of islands, so I'm sure that there's Pokemetal around. I only need like a few more boxes, and by a few I mean like 10. I don't like to time travel. I feel like I'm gonna interrupt some sort of like karmic cycle. Hi Matero, speaking of karmic cycles, am I enjoying the end game? I'm kind of like at the very beginning. So I am, but it hasn't really fully developed into like me being able to say like I'm there. I'm like I've just stepped into the doorway of endgame. But it is like quite advanced and fun. Okay, I'm sure that I could dig down, but considering the fact that I have other places that I haven't really touched yet, I'm not gonna start going like sweaty mode. And I'm gonna see if Skyland has some stuff, because I'm pretty sure I think Gardevoir took me to like some areas in Skyland that I just like ignored. Yeah, if there's a quest, yeah. There's a cave in Skyland that Gardevoir, yeah. I went there and I was like, that's cool, Gardevoir. Don't need it. Now I do. I have so much work to do after stream, y'all. I don't want to do it. Can I be honest? Put a 1 in chat if you hate doing work. Like, is it like, I think two things can exist at once. I think like you can be like, you can like hate working, but like also just do it and hate it. I guess I shouldn't live in like resentment towards the things that I do. I just have to, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's eat a potato hamburger steak. Try being an influencer for a day. Yeah, me complaining. You're literally procrastinating right now. Jerry, don't be like me, just do it. Oh, Champions comes out tomorrow, doesn't it? Girl, I was getting my live. Who said that? Panda? Oh, Tom. Oh, y'all talking about something else. Okay. What are your thoughts on underscores? I think that they've always put out really impressive stuff. I don't follow them too closely, but I think they've done always impressive stuff. I listened to a bit of that DJ set. The music videos they're putting out are also pretty interesting, but I don't really know much about them other than the things they put out. I haven't listened to an album yet. Actually, no. There is... First, let me say this. Princess Roomba, thank you so much for subscribing 6 months in advance. That is incredible. Thank you. There is one song that I like by Underscores. There's a few, actually, that I like that came out a while ago. Like, before I even started posting on TikTok. I think I can play this, and it'll just, like, get... Well, actually, I'm not going to play it. Okay, Fishmonger. I liked Fishmonger. Okay. Oh, that's 100 Gex that did that? Okay, well, that's okay. There's still other things that I like from Underscores. I don't really follow people that close, so sorry. Sometimes, I'll be real, some hyperpop stuff does sound quite similar to other things. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's in a genre. It's in a lane. So yeah, ringtone with Charlie XCX, and like, it just sounded, yeah. That just sounded like a hyperpop song, so I just assumed it was Underscores. I know you have something in mind for Hoyoverse stuff, so no pressure if you don't want to, but there is a new character coming out today. Her trailer's incredibly girly pop. I'm not going to watch that. I do have something in mind, though, so I might watch it soon. I can't really make any promises on when that will happen, because I'm just one person. It's kind of hard to, like, produce a show on 3 different platforms. Not saying that I don't like it. I like doing it. It's just, like... hard to do sometimes, so please give me time on that. But I promise my Hoyo girlies, I'm trying to figure something out where I can like be able to show up for that more often. The thing about Hoyoverse stuff is they create such a density of content that it's like almost like you can only make stuff about them. And it's like so niche too that it's like hard to find like common ground with other people. It's like you are either in that environment or you're not at all. Okay, I think that there's another island somewhere. Let's all clone Fawn. What if I was 12 people? I do think one day I would love to like, oh God. Speaking of things I have to do, I have to finalize some tax stuff this evening. I'm quite proud of myself. I'm moving up there. I think I'm the furthest I've ever gotten economically. But I would like to go even further because it would be nice to have an assistant on the production side. Because sometimes like doing the production, prepping all of the videos and the visuals and the editing, and then also prepping the recording itself, while also getting ready to record. It's not that I don't like doing it. I love doing it. It's like I don't have time to do it all. Like I literally don't have time to do it all sometimes. The days where I show up without makeup on is because I literally didn't have time to put it on. Which is fine. I think I found ways of like being able to look cunt without like having to do like 3 hours of makeup a day. I'm getting a lot of habitats. That's cool. I'm looking for the cave though. What type of superpower would you want to have? Flight. I could go anywhere I wanted. I'm actually 3 dittos in a hot pink trench coat, and that's why I never get anything done. I just got a plush stingray bag, and I didn't know what to name them. I just got a plush stingray bag, like a bag. I don't know. Y'all know I'm bad at naming stuff. Don't ask me to name stuff. Naming for me has to be in the moment. I can't just like make a name. The one things that I can do, this thing that I can do spontaneously is like make a Pokemon team. But people always ask me a name, and I'm like, IDK. Somebody in chat, please help somebody name a stingray bag. Sure, you can name him Fawn. There's a lot of things named Fawn now. I like it. Who's getting an evolution from Build-A-Bear? I low-key want one, but I don't think I can afford it right now. If they're around by the time I have my next windfall, then heck yeah. Mist Bag 2026. Do you think that when Tomodachi Life comes out, Pokopia will fade? No, I won't. I don't think so. I think Pokopia, because it's Pokemon, is going to already have its staying power. Also, there's like... let's not start that conversation. I think Tomodachi Life and Pokopia are going to provide 2 different things. From what I played of Tomodachi Life is not a building game. It's a simulation game. Whereas this is like a village-based simulator. So there's going to be fundamental gameplay mechanics that resonate with different people. And the fact that this is also Pokemon on top of that, there's going to be people who do not put this game down, me included. Yeah, they'll hold each other's hand in the sunset, and in all honesty, I think there's room for both of them. I think that's why they're releasing so close to each other. I think the furthest, it's like comparing Overwatch to Marvel Rivals to Deadlock. Like, I play all 3 because I find all 3 fun for different reasons. Now, here's the thing. Will it fade? I guess that's a good way of saying it. That's the Girlypop way of saying it, because in Girlypop, we really rely on we dwell on the nuances, right? I do think that there will be a little fade, but I don't think that that's going to be permanent. I don't think that that's going to be like, oh, Pokopia is done now. I think people will just, like me, when I'm putting makeup on my man face to make content, sometimes you just don't have the time to do it all. So we're going to go for the newer thing, right? But I honestly think Pokopia might have more staying power because of just how much creativity you can have with the Pokemon franchise. Like, being able to create Pokemon villages is huge. It's huge for the culture. Pokemon Tomodachi Life Yuri. By the way, y'all, I was reading some of y'all's comments when I was watching the VOD for the cows, and I did not notice, I really genuinely did not see the fan art, and I saw the fan art, and there was more than just the Yuri fan art. There was something else there too. I'm just gonna say it. There was fan art of the lactate cow melted. There was multiple of them. So it wasn't just one person who had a hyper focus, it was multiple people who had created a community about melted lactate cow. And I saw 2 pictures on the VOD. I just saw 2 pictures on the VOD, and I was like, this has so many implications. This has so many implications. Specifically lactate cow. It would be one thing if it was just like lactate cow and then some other characters from other intellectual properties. It was specifically lactate cow. Did you see it? Like those horror videos? Did you see it? She faded. So y'all, are y'all ready for this week? Because tomorrow I'm going to be playing Pokemon Champions. They're going to see how bad I am at Pokemon battling. And then next week we're going to play Tomodachi Life. Oh my God, April! We are the April Fools, girl. Because we're happy. We're happy and making jokes like fools. Like fools on a spring day. Red circle. Okay, I actually have a big haul of Pokemetal now. Wow. So this is how you get Pokemetal in Pokopia. I know there's been a lot of tutorials out there. They're all like really inefficient. You don't have to go to this island. You can just go to this cave and get all the metal you need. So put a 1 in chat if you're a fool. I'll do it. I had a dream about you and Damsel a few days ago. Damsel and I were going to a burlesque show by a diva named Fongina Georgina. When curtains went up, it was you with Josephine Baker in a bunny-themed bustier on stage. And the thing about it is I would look so beautiful in a bunny bustier. It was peak gay art. I would sing, maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. And I'll have a cigarette, like a long cigarette. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. Like yeah, that would be me. In a past life, I was also an inebriated, never sober songstress at a cabaret somewhere in Boston. Like somewhere in Boston, it was like hazy. The room, it's a really small space. But I always, whenever I hit that stage, I could be crying. Hitting getting my 10th cup of red wine. Oh, Fawn's a mess today. She's not gonna be able to make it. She's not gonna be able to make it on stage. And then I hit that stage, and it's like, I've locked into a different element. I know that in a past life that was me. That was me in this life, but I'm in Kentucky. Her name was Lola, and she was a showgirl. That they wrote that about my past life. I called my mom last night because I just felt it on my spirit, and I was talking to my mom about reincarnation. I was like, Mom, everything that's going on in my life right now. You know how in reincarnation they say that you come back as something else, but your soul doesn't remember anything that you had done in the life before? I feel as though I have reincarnated, but I remember everything that happened to me in my previous life. Like I'm talking about like having like this year, I honestly feel like a new person, but I remember my past life. Like I look back on pictures of me from just months ago, and I'm like, or videos of me from months ago, and I'm like, that's a different person. So maybe I've reincarnated. Maybe I manifested that. Carnation Milk. Gaggy Winehouse. Hi, Druids. Can you give us an all that jazz, like the belt at the end? No, I can do this. And all that jazz. Come on, babe, we're gonna gag those giles. And all that jazz. I honestly right now, I want to open up my Google and look up cabaret auditions, because I honestly feel like I should be doing that this evening. Right? What if I canceled my Pokemon Champion streams tomorrow because I just found out that I'm actually a cabaret singer? The rise of burlesque fawn. I guess I know burlesque is more up my alley. I think cabaret. I like burlesque because it's a little grungy, it's a little draggy, a little punk. Okay. If you cancel your stream for a cabaret singer side quest, that's entire. Y'all would be there. Y'all would just come. I know it. Like, oh, period. And I found out that I am a mother of 2 to 4 children myself. Did you do past life regression? Oh, I could do Broadway in a heartbeat. I have no insecurities about that. I would need to train more. I'm so fawn rotted because whenever I leave my friends, I say, goodbye. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Fawn at the Kit Kat Club. They'd say, who is this man dressed as a clown from the waist up singing middle-aged women show tunes for all these people out of the city? And he won't sing the right lyrics. He keeps saying gag and child. Yes, Dragapult is in this game, y'all. Yes, and that's me, Monday through Friday. Yes, Izzy graced us with some Josh Groban. By the way, my dance teacher when I was 18, my dance teacher in college, she dated Josh Groban when she was in college. You raise me up. Yes, my dance teacher dated. Ah, I've been spotted. I sensed someone's presence and hid myself away to assess the situation. But it seems you're not an enemy. I can't imagine any devious schemes lurking behind such vacant eyes. Next time we meet, I hope to hide, so I won't hide, so please greet me whence you see me. Greninja's my sister. They say Thinking of You by Katy Perry is about Josh Groban. Ain't no way that song is written about Josh Groban. It's those theater boys, girl. Because when I'm with him, I'm thinking of you, Josh Groban. Who could Katy Perry be with that could... It could be. They did. Me? No, Greninja's design is kind of cute in this game, but everything's kind of cute in this game. I'm over here like waiting for them to like hurry up. Dang. Okay, what else can we do? Let's look. Oh, we can start building some houses. I did want to start building some houses at Bleak Beach. Isn't it crazy that I decided to start building on Bleak Beach first? Because I need my foundations. I need my fundamentals, you know? So we're just going to level this entire place. And I'm actually going to put some pre-built houses at Bleak Beach. We're going to create some houses for the people who will be working at Bleak Beach. The Pokemon that will be working at Bleak Beach. Greninja will be one of them, I think. I would think of anyone other than Russell Brand. Katy Perry's dating history. I'm going to be messy real quick. Katy Perry, I know you're richer than me, and at the end of the day, you'll always have that. But I'm just going to be really messy right now and look up your dating history. Like, Katy Perry, you're more talented, actually, I might be as talented as you, but you are richer than me and more successful, more relevant than me. But at the end of the day, I can pull up Google and look at your dating history. Because who on earth? Okay, so Katy Perry. Katy Perry on Who Dated Who is ranked 82. She's had a total of 22 relationships according to this. Oh, I forgot she's dating Justin Trudeau. The two of them cashed in. The two of them cashed in on Obama optimism and convinced everybody that they were like really progressive when really they're just like very center-leaning grifters. And then they just like disappeared as two manipulative brunettes. They are absolutely two peas in a pod. Okay, so Katy Perry dated Russell Brand from 2010 to 2011. I will never, ever wish that on anybody. Katy Perry, you are one of the strongest people I know because of that. She then dated Orlando Bloom from 2019 to 2025. Period. She has been in relationships with Diplo in 2014 to 2015. I heard awful things about Diplo. John Mayer, 2012, 2015. I can look in John Mayer's eyes and see a darkness in him. An attractive, lustful darkness, but a darkness nonetheless. Robert Aykroyd in 2012. Don't know who that is. Yay in 2012? Is that who I think it is? Oh. Is this real? Robert Pattinson in 2012? Travis McCoy in 2006 to 2009, John Lewis in 2005 to 2006, Matthew Thiessen from 2003 to 2005, and Justin York from 2002 to 2005. Katy Perry has had encounters with Takeoff, Riff Raff, James Valentine, and Josh Groban. Katy Perry is rumored to have hooked up with Jared Leto, Drake, Sean Diddy, Combs, Baptiste, Giamcone, Justin Bieber, and Micah. Katie, after reading that, I actually feel really bad. People do not need to be talking about you like that. That is her business. That is her business. That is so crazy. She wanted adult contemporary trade. She really did. I don't know about the allegations of who she hooked up with, quote unquote. That just seems like hearsay. But the official relationships is giving adult contemporary trade. And honestly, a lot of her early work is me trying to impress adult contemporary trade, like One of the Boys, because you know guys like that, they adult contemporary trade, they love girls who are like not like other girls. I kissed a girl. It's like, okay, let's get back to this. Girl, this is why my island is not going to amount to anything, because I'm sitting here on my phone. Now, honestly, I think I could repurpose these houses because a lot of Pokemon could live in here, but they're just so small. It looks sad, doesn't it? I think I'm just going to tear it all up. I don't like it. I'm going to tear it all up. Like, why would I put 4 Pokemon in here? Oh my God, I'm going to drown. It needs a total makeover, y'all. Y'all are being very generous. It needs a total rebranded makeover. Oh, no. Let's work with the environment here, though. Let's work with the environment here. I'm not doing this. I'm not about to start dealing with a bunch of water and stuff. Actually, I am. Where's my hamburger steak? There we go. Is there a faster way to do this? I just feel like Graveler's like, she doesn't know how to break things. I just bump and... It's not done yet. We have to juice up the steak. No, I need it now. There isn't, I fear. Ooh, Pokopia. Pokemon, you always love to leave a little bit of suffering in your wake, don't you? Don't you? We can never have it all the way, huh? We get the best we get the best shiny hunting system. The game's 15 frames per second. There's no shiny indication sound. We get one of the best village builders ever. Unfortunately, you have to use a pinball. A pinball? You have to use a pinball to get rid of things. Well, they wanted it humid. Okay, now let's go. Oh, there's still some more. There's still some more. Don't worry, y'all. There's still some more. Okay, so now that we've gotten... Do I want to... Bleak Beach is so hideous. I don't even know what to do with all this. How do you work with something that's unworkable? Oh my God. Give me a second, y'all. I'm stressing out. This is just too much. This place is ugly. I mean, it's like pretty. It's well done. It's well done. It's just like Bleak Beach is. It's not my aesthetic. I don't like it. Also, let me get my soda. Tangrowth from across the water watching you destroy human civilization. as opposed to Tangrowth just sitting there hypothetically thinking about something that they might be able to do that they don't know how to do ever. And even now that I've beaten the game, they still don't know what to do. How about this? How about this? Me sitting across the beach watching Tangrowth do nothing at all for 80 hours or more. Me sitting across the beach watching Tangrowth do nothing at all for 80 hours or more. I need a hamburger. Stat. Okay, I wanted to say this. I've been making a lot of jokes on Blue Sky, and I just want to say this publicly. I want to say this publicly as somebody who really loves food, who really, really loves food, who had to go through an entire year of not having some of my favorite foods. Pickled, I want to say this publicly. I know that I've been making fun of you live because I think it's fun, but I just want to say that I'm so sorry that you lost that bruschetta because it does sound quite delicious, and I think that it's really sad that you've lost it. I hear you. Because I would be devastated. Okay, I'm keeping the black rock because the black rock kind of reminds me of the oppressive nature of an industry that I wanted to capture as I built out Bleak Beach. Hi, Phaun, it's me, Bussy Queen, dropping in to say hi before finishing these chores and going to kill straight people on Marvel Rivals. Yar har har. I have an essay due on the 14th. Wish me luck. Okay. How about this? How about this? Let's, as a reward for writing one paragraph, you get to do one round of Marvel Rivals. Then as a reward for doing the second paragraph, you do another round of Marvel Rivals. That's how I do it. But I will say this. Tormenting straight people on Marvel Rivals is always the right choice. Even if they mean well. Sometimes you just have to remind them who's more creative. Gay people. And by gay people, I mean like Libiquidum. Okay, sorry. Now that I'm full of my hamburger, I can continue to pinball away this entire civilization. And all that jazz. Me, y'all know that I leave my my comms off as well as my chat off when I play PvP games. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna join a deadlock comm because I hear deadlock comms are really, really toxic. I'm gonna join one and I'm just gonna say, anytime somebody says something to me or like tries to tell me how to play, I'll say, and all that jazz. Can you please get on the point? And all that jazz. I need more healing. And all that jazz. Okay, so I have this issue when I'm replacing things is I have to make the floor my own floor. So like even if I do like some of the things in here, I want it to all look the way that I want it to look. So I have to just get rid of all of it. If you want to know what it's like to work with me, Paradise is being so kind and not really spilling the beans. This is how it is to work with me. It's like, oh, I don't like that actually. So can you just do it all over again? I made Paradise do I think 17 different versions of Miss Tiger. I'm lying. I try to be as nice to work with as possible. No, it's true. Okay, let's go make some more hamburgers. Did anyone see the TikTok where someone sung in Valorant? I love that. I love how the base game forces you to build a beach town and now you're blowing it all up. I think that when I'm done with it, it's going to have its own vision. The way that I see it is it's going to look like I'm in a few weeks, y'all will see my vision. I'm building out industry here. Like you can't sustain. Look at all these people, these Pokemon. They all don't do anything. They all want food. They all want houses. They want furniture. They want luxurious items. They want the newest, latest, hottest things from IKEA. And nobody does anything. I need industry. I need industry to keep up with this demand. They're like, Fawn. I heard that there's a new IKEA bed. Can I have it? Also, Fawn should mention that the essay is on queerness in video games, and I'm doing it on Baldur's Gate. It's supposed to be 3,000 words, though, so I don't have any ideas on what to say. Girlypops, any ideas? If it's an essay on queerness in video games, Baldur's Gate does a really fun thing of showing how beautiful and nuanced a narrative can be by using queerness, because queerness in its essence is undefined and really outside of like a lot of binaries, right? So you have the ability to have a lot of very expressive and nuanced characters that are not abiding to any sort of like traditional roles. So that allows them to express new and novel narratives. It allows them to have different interactions with each other that you often don't get to see. And that alone creates a novelty that made Baldur's Gate so popular, because people hadn't seen something like that before at that level of quality at the same time. That's the importance of queer representation in video games. It's like not only just like to let queer people see themselves, but also it makes a lot of money. Speaking of money, oh, where's my hamburger? Oh no, I've already done it. No. I have to fix this. Okay. No, I have to fix this. Okay, I fixed it. No, I didn't fix it yet. Is the audio really laggy for me or just me? Oh, Soph, can you hear me? Am I lag? Bye, Queen. Enjoy your chores. Toros or Milk Tank burger? I think a Toros burger would be a little gamey. Okay, Arca. No, okay, so I'm gonna say this. I do, as somebody who did listen to Robin's album, it's a Robin album. And Robin, at the end of the day, is always gonna give Robin. I cried, but I've been crying a lot. I will say this. Sex Essential to me is camp. I liked it. I can understand why people don't like it, but what I do like about Sex Essential era is that Arca did a remix, and on the song, it really just sounds like Arca is just kind of like adding some like pots and pans on top, and then she goes, "Come on, Robin, let him know." And then she does like a little verse. It's just like, okay, Arca. I'm like, Arca. Come on, Robin, let him know. I was making like a dance playlist and I wanted to include that. So like I'm using like the Spotify mixer to like create like a cut. But sometimes when I listen to my liked songs, it's a more recent liked song. And I just like sometimes will listen to it up to like, come on, Robin, let him know. Because I actually don't like listening to it by itself. I like listening to it on a playlist, but I don't like listening to that remix by itself. Come on, Robin, let him know. I want to cut the mushroom off of Parasex and grill it. No, Parasex makes me sad. Nobody loses more money than they gain by putting gays in their game so long as they're written well. Yes, it has to be written well. Did you see the main costume for Deadpool in Marvel Rivals? She's sorry, OMG. No, I'm excited to get back into Marvel Rivals. So this is, I think I've noticed a flow with me. I'm in my deadlock era right now, which means that I don't see or hear Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, but when I do see and hear them, it'll be like a few months of content where I'm like, oh my God, look at all this stuff, y'all. I think I kind of like playing it that way. I think y'all like it too, because I think y'all like seeing me geek out about stuff. So I kind of just like let myself just not see it until I'm ready, you know? But, you know, honestly, Deadpool, I do think that the way that they did Deadpool and the way that Marvel Rivals is doing Marvel is really redeeming a lot of the issues that I personally had with Marvel. It just felt kind of like cheesy boots sometimes. But it's like nerdy stuff, you know? So like it comes to the territory. But I'm like happy to see them like recontextualizing a character like Deadpool, because I actually think Deadpool's kind of cool now. So yeah, I support Deadpool in a skirt. I gotta make hamburger steaks with my beans. I'm carrying too much stuff. Come on, Robert, let him know. I keep telling myself that I'm going to make alerts again. I promise I will, and that's one that I want to do. Whenever I do sit down to try to make alerts, I honestly forget what I wanted to make. But one day those stars are going to align and I'll finally like have an update of alerts. Help her. Have you beaten this game yet? Yes, I'm in the end game now. As you can see, this is one of the most exhilarating parts of the end game, is when you walk up and down and you put stuff in things. So I'm putting like fences and stuff in here, like connectables. That's what I'm calling it. Connectables. I don't have any connectables. Utility poles don't count. They don't count. Connectables. Come on, Robin, let him know. Okay. Has the GPL been confirmed? Not yet, but do not worry. It's around. It'll be here before you know it. We have Tomodachi Life coming up, so I'm not doing it this month, but we'll start it when we start it. Please just give me time. Y'all know how I get with it. I'm kind of like a, you know how like when you invite a dog up to like get on the couch and they're kind of like revving themselves up. I have to do that. So please give me time. But I have been poking around with some stuff. I'm pretty certain on what I want it to look like. It's just I have to pull the trigger. Not rubbing. It's like when they're trying to jump. Where's my hamburgers? Oh, I didn't make it yet. Come here, Combuskin girl. I'm sorry. I went back to terraforming. Come on, Robin. Let him know. You're gay. You're good. Gay as Tomo. Yes, enjoy the sun. Enjoy the sun, GPO. Yeah, whenever we do get to it, it's going to be magic, I know. Tomato hamburger steak? What's your favorite hamburger steak in the game, y'all? Nobody wants to talk about it? I want... See, I already have an idea of what I want that to look like. Maybe one day I should just do a stream where I do like background stuff and show y'all my process of and how I make things. Because I think that y'all will notice that I might actually need help, because like professional, like psychological help, because I kind of, when I say I throw paint until something sticks, I really do. I for some reason, my brain has been so focused on like computers and stuff and like making pictures and videos that I know like how to use certain softwares, but I use it almost like a toddler, like sort of like with sticky spaghetti hands tapping at their iPad. Like that's how I make things. Like when I see damsels streams and damsels like content, or really anybody, I'm like, y'all are so organized. Y'all have such a vision. I have a concept. But somehow it makes the GPL, so there's something to it. There's something to it. Relatable content. Okay, so we've cleared this out now. Not totally, though. Not totally. Now we have to one by one get all of the furniture. All of my IKEA furniture. So for anybody who hasn't seen the YouTube video that I'm sure many people in this chat have seen, there is somebody who did like they've been creating like really lovely sort of guides and walkthroughs as well as tip videos on like things that they've been learning about the ins and outs of Pokopia. And I'm kind of loosely following their storage system as well as some other storage systems. But I found a really fun way of managing this stuff. Like you see I have like a bunch of auxiliary things. I'm kind of sort of using these like little boxes as I'm trying to get more bigger boxes for different categories. But that's been really helping with like item management. I'm probably going to need another unprocessed block box soon. But until then, we're just gonna push. Come on, Robert, let him know. My body's a spaceship with the ovaries on hyperdrive. Got a whole universe inside that exists in between my thighs. Do I have the consistency to be able to persist and finish this ride? Oh, I have another box. I have another box. Period. I have another. I need a new planner. I forgot. I have a planner and it's like all chicken scratch. Come on, these chicks, let them know. I want IKEA furniture and the stickiest. Where's my frames? All right, let me pull up this person that I've been jacking their swag. Hi, Fawn. I have a question. To be or not to be? Well, that is the question. Not. Hold up. Bring the beat back. Stop. I ain't ready yet. Wait. Let me fix my hair. Now pass me my dress. I think I'm ready. Been locked up in the house way too long. It's time to get it. Y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started. Ooh, don't get me started. Okay, Pokopia builds. I just have to see what it looks like. These are all different sticks. Don't get me started on Freakum Dress. Do not get me started on B-Day at all whatsoever. You're not ready. Okay, so what's he doing here? Does he do doors in one of them? Is that a door? I'll trust him. Wow. He does a door. So this guy is named, I think y'all have probably seen this person before because some people in the comment section are talking about how like, oh, we're so happy to see you back. It's Delvox Pokopia. Delvox Pokopia. They do a really amazing job of just like showing their process, and it helps me a lot because I'm very visual. I guess we're going to do a door next. I'll trust him. If he needs a whole box for a door, then I'll trust him. I got doors too. Smeargle's in distress. Smeargle, move. Move, Smeargle. Smeargle's in distress. Who's been working all day? Am I crazy for saying that? They played alongside each other, BB. Can't wait for Emerjade Greenball build tutorial. Emerjade Greenball. She added another name to her recently. The paint fumes are intoxicating. Why can't I put this down in here? Girl, I don't care. I remember it's a door. I'll fix that later. We have to keep the show on the road. Door. Okay. Okay, now I can go into this form. Magnet rise. And now it's time to start piece by piece, picking up every little piece here on Bleak Beach. Come on, Magnemite, let him know. You know what? Wait a minute. There has got to be a better way to do this. There's got to be a better way to do this. Right. Okay, we're going to figure out a process here. We're going to figure out a process here. Is there a Voltorb cannon? I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was happening. You know, because I don't really invest a lot into like weapons and stuff. So, sorry. Sorry I didn't know about the cannon. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm trying to be funny. I didn't know about the cannon, though. Just pick them up? No, I want to destroy them. I actually forgot that I could pick them up. Hey, we're getting it. Y'all, look at how big my hand is. I have to hold it like a crab. I know I'm a man, but good God, Nintendo. Big gay hand. Nintendo said flop the big hand. Halson does have bigger hands, which is this like so surprising because I'm like always with Halson, and he's always like, babe, your hands are so small when I hold them. And I'm like, Halson, I know, like I think about it all the time. So when I'm doing stuff like this and I realize that my hands are like actually like normal sized, I'm like so surprised and shocked. I know a lot of people in this chat can relate to that. Yep. If your hands are so small and soft and smell like cinnamon rolls. I know, I know. I can't help it. Speaking of cinnamon rolls, I want some Auntie Anne's. Oh, I just got a hunger in my body for Auntie Anne's. That was so vicious. Are they canceled? Can I have that? There's got to be a cinnamon roll somewhere in Chicago. Oh, I can't spend money. I have to do my taxes. Dang it. It's okay. Never mind. I can't have it. Maybe I could find like, you know, like Aldi has like cheap ones, right? That you can cook yourself. How do I get out of this chair, y'all? It won't let me out. Y'all, I honestly think I just soft locked myself. I can't get out of this chair. Okay, I got it. I got it. It wouldn't let me open up the menu or anything. That was scary. You press Z? Are you being funny? Where's Z? Oh, somebody asked me earlier what I think about Deadlock. I'm going to finally let you know because there are people who have me on their friends list and I see y'all playing Deadlock sometimes. I think that Unicorn Girl is really cute. I want to do her makeup one day, like for myself on my face. But her playstyle, it's like a pretty fun standard playstyle for the game. It's pretty though. You know who I'm into? The two characters that I like the most. I think she wins in terms of looks. The characters that I like the most, I haven't played the other one yet, but the one that I've been playing exclusively since I started playing it like 2 days ago, Rem. I love the bellboy character on Deadlock, but Deadlock feels so messy on controller. There are some people who are trying to figure out the best way to do controller. So this is the thing, like, as we know, Deadlock is still in testing. So they've only just recently added controller support, like in the way that I've just seen it in this patch. But a lot of the community is trying their best to optimize it. Figuring out how to get it to work on controller is going to take a while. But I have seen some community things. So like when you go into Steam and you're using your gamepad, you can, there's a menu that you should be able to access that lets you look at to see what the community is doing, but it probably will take some trial and error. It kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 14. You kind of have to do that with 14 too if you want to play a controller. REM, as in Rem Beauty. Yeah, so Rem is like a little animal. Like he looks like a little like rat cat. He's about like, I don't know, like 3 feet high. He's a dream rat, yes. And he carries like a pillow. And he's like always sleeping on his pillow, and he sounds like a sleepy little kid. He's always like, I want to take a nap, like he's really cute. But what he does is eventually, as you level up in Deadlock, because in Deadlock you have to earn points to level up your character. As you earn points, he gets these little spirits that follow him around. They kind of remind me of like soot sprites with little like sleeping hats on, like little sleeping caps. And you can attach them. You can send them out to help your friends, like your allies, or the like minions, because it's like League of Legends or Dota where you have a lane. You can buff the things on the lane, and he can also go take a nap with somebody. So you can go attach to somebody and you'll float around them as like a little like dream rat sleeping, and you'll be healing yourself and healing them as you're attached to them. And you can also, while you're in the healing mode, you can only use this teleport, this healing napping mode, like once every like 30 seconds until you like level it up more. So when you're in the healing mode, you can extend the use of it by teleporting to other people. So if you're in a team fight and you have like 3 of your friends with you, you can go take a nap on them and you can heal them and heal yourself. And then you can go heal somebody else and then you can go heal somebody else. And when you're in nap, you are invulnerable. So you're like a floating, like almost like mercy beam. One cool thing though, the tech is when you attach your little sprites to your minions on the lane, you typically cannot teleport and nap on them, but you can teleport and nap on them if they have one of your sprites. So you could technically, by the end of the game, teleport to, if you're in a full team fight with all your minions, you could teleport to like 10 different people and be completely invulnerable for like almost 20 seconds. And healing people. Now wake this part up. Deadlock has an item buying system like Dota does or League of Legends does, right? When you're in your nap mode, you can apply the effects of your items that you have in your inventory to the people that you're napping on. So you become like a floating like sort of buff turret in a way too. And he gets an ultimate that puts everybody to sleep. He does this like huge, like he'll start floating up in the air with his pillow, and anybody in his gaze, like in a conal gaze, will be put to sleep. And you can get an item. You can get an item that will refresh all your cooldowns. So this 120-second cooldown, you could do your ultimate, and then you can press the item and do it again. Rem is so fun. Annyeong, Miggy. Okay, back to this. I see people saying yummy, so I assume there's a character that does that they reheated the nachos of. Any of his gays? Yes. There's a girl that does like zombie stuff too, and you can buff her zombies. She'll put like I don't know how she works fully. She'll put like a tombstone down and she'll start spawning her own like zombie minions, and you can like buff them. It's really fun. I like when she's on my team. I hear something. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to eat my tomato steak. I can't keep doing the joke, y'all. I think the joke lasted for the main game. At this point, Ho-Oh, just shit it out. Like, girl. I tried to censor myself. Do any of y'all have some good cheap Switch 2 recommendations? I impulse bought it, but I don't have any games. I was gonna. Okay. Let's look. Let's look. If Bayonetta's on sale, play at least Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 1 if you're like a nerd and you like to really get into the tea. Crosscode has been out for a while. It's an amazing top-down RPG. It's very actiony. It kind of reminds me of like Metroidvania hits like it like mixes with like Link's Awakening. It's pretty complicated and involved, but it's a really satisfying RPG, and it's a really fun indie project too. I think it's like a really fun installment. Cuphead, don't hurt yourself. What else is there? Hades 1, if it's on sale, is definitely worth the money. If it's on sale, I'm saying that if it's on sale. I'm not talking about 10% off. I'm talking like 30, 40% off. Air Riders is good, but we're talking about cheap games. Neo the World Ends With You was also really good. That might be on sale too. I'm like talking about games that I feel like might have been out for a while, might be on sale. Nine Parchments is a game that has snuck up on me, and I talk about it all the time. It is a really cool couch co-op game. I don't know if you can do it online too, but I really liked it. It reminds me of those PS2 games where you would pick like RPG characters and do like dungeon crawling, but it's all wizards. I beat Cuphead. I'm always going to be proud of that. I would not recommend Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, even though I played the crap out of it. It's a weird game. Oh, rest in peace, Spellbreak. Oh, no. This is why I hate you Fortnite girls. Spellbreak was going to be the tea, but we slept on Spellbreak. Oh, my God. I don't hate you Fortnite girls. I'm just mad and had to direct my anger somewhere. Beep what I do. Spellbreak should have had it all. Okay, so y'all, let me explain Spellbreak, the concept of Spellbreak real quick. Imagine you're playing Fortnite, but instead of picking up weapons, you're picking up spells, and you're creating like you are literally dashing through the air. There's like fire, there's ice, there's wind. You're dashing through the air and you're like shooting spells at each other, but it's like Fortnite. It's like a battle roulette type of game. You all land, and then you like become like these wizards fighting. It was so tea. Bruxers, thank you for 17 months. Okay, back to the game. I hope that I gave you at least something to think about for your gaming suggestions. I don't know any newer games that are on the Switch, but I did have an era with the Switch 1 where I was like kind of like shopping and finding like random indie games. I like doing that sometimes. Thank you again, Bruxers. Oh, this is easier to do out of the form. I forgot. Hi, Baja. Did anyone play Knockout City? I did not. I don't think I've heard of that. I want the Infinity Nikki people to make a standalone game that's not cash grab gachapon, and I want them to do a RPG, a team-based RPG. I basically want them to basically remake Final Fantasy X-2 with the Infinity Nikki franchise. I think it would work, but it can't be a cash grab gacha game. It has to be like a full-fledged single-player experience. Like, I don't want to see a single cash shop in that game. Phaun, I just played this a few days ago, but Sorry We're Closed is only $25 on the Switch. Sorry We're Closed is $25 on the Switch, everybody, if y'all liked it. Apparently, I got the best ending, so you should still watch my playthrough. But it is a really fun installment, and you can try to get the best ending, too. Phaun, in your free time, I feel like you should check out Crystal Project. It's a very minimal turn-based RPG with a lot of freedom, and there's a large demo. I know about Crystal Project. I know about it. I know her. No, that one does look cool. Isn't that the one that looks like voxel based? I think I watched somebody play it, and I was like, this is like a fun game, but I don't like the look of it. I need like twinks and like beautiful women and magical girls and stuff. No, but the systems actually did seem pretty cool. I know why you suggested it, because I did watch somebody play it, and I did actually like get kind of nerdy with the systems. Oh, when Hellmaiden comes out, we will be playing that. Don't you worry. Just the demo gagged us. It's not every day that like a simple. Okay, so out of all of the things that we've done, I do think that there's a new category that's formed. The demo debut. I think both Tolt and Hellmaiden really slayed their demos, right? There's a Final Fantasy mobile game that released last month. They like to release a mobile game every now and then. One thing Square Enix loves to do is release a mobile game. She was so happy to release a mobile game. Tristan, thank you for 6 months. I was catching up on your Digimon streams. When you were talking about Carowinds, it took me back to a time I went and got traumatized from roller coasters because I almost fell out of the pirate ship, and that ride hangs you upside down. Oh my God. Y'all don't go to Carowinds. They will let you fall out of that pirate ship. Ariana Grande used to be such a weeb, and then she got therapy, and now she's like boring. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. She's not boring. I actually find Ariana Grande way more like interesting now that she's healed or healing. But she used to be such a weeb. She used to do like Final Fantasy stuff. She used to like talk to her fans in Japanese. Kariana, you are such a mess, girl. If I meet Ariana Grande, do y'all think that she would hate me if I did that? Like if I ever like got to do a meet and greet and I was like, Daisuki, anata wa tome to kai desu ne. Ariana has an Eevee tattoo. I don't think her gamer ever left. I bet she runs up Pokemon Go. Oh, you know that her TCG Pocket is bought and paid for. She on release of the pack, she gets everything. She was one of those girls running. She was one of the first girls running that Gardevoir build back in the day. Because she had the cards first. I love Ari. No. I love Ari. Eternal Sunshine literally got me through one of the hardest parts of my life. I love Ari. Daisuke! I love her because that's me. I see myself in her when she does crap like that. Okay, so we've cleared... I found a trace of a Pokemon. Okay, so you want to spawn at the oven. Okay, me too, girl. Me too. Okay, so what I've been doing here is I've been using these grates as like a sort of section off. So that way I don't get too overwhelmed. Me at 3 a.m. at the fryer. I bet you anything, Phaun has showed up on Ariana's FYP at least once. And I bet she was like, he reminds me of Frankie. I bet she sent it to Frankie and said, this reminds me of you. You know that's what happened. You know that's what happened. And you know what? As I have gotten older, I've become obsessed with Frankie Grande. I honestly think Frankie Grande is extremely beautiful, extremely talented, and magnetic, and an amazing person. And I hope to represent some things in myself that Frankie Grande represents in himself. I love Frankie Grande. Girl, my FYP is Phaun and Priests. Ooh. When he was on Big Brother. Right, like I love Frankie Grande's history is like so iconic. Like his resume, he's done all the fun jobs. He's played the crazy queer characters on Broadway. He's done Big Brother. His sister is Ariana Grande, who will openly do collaborations with him because they're siblings, so they queen out. Like it's, what do you mean? What if Undyne was Frankie Grande? It would all make sense. Your FYP is Phaun and Trade, and you know what? I'm happy to be the little FYP clown that says, hey sister, want to take a break from the trade? Let's talk about Pokemon. Okay, so I don't think I have enough black rock, which means I'm gonna have to go get some more. But because I do want to make sure that I fully capture the sort of oppressive nature of industry, I will have to fill this whole area with black rock. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Have I ever played Yume Nikki? I watched somebody play it. So back in like the 2010s, I had a few friends in high school, but I moved away. And I also like lived out in the sticks when I did live near them. So like I kind of spent a lot of time alone. I also spent a lot of time alone because I also am a strange person who likes their alone time. In my alone time, I watched a lot of horror gameplay and a lot of horror movies. I tried, like back when Netflix used to be like really crappy, like licensing. Like there was a time when Netflix was not good. Like there was a time when Netflix was like new and everybody liked it, and then it started being bad. But when it was starting to be bad, that was when they started like licensing a lot of like horror movies, because as y'all know, horror is like historically seen as like lowbrow. So they were licensing them a lot, and I binged the entire library of that. But Yume Nikki was a game that I watched somebody play. One of my favorite people that I watched in high school, like early high school, was Manga Minx. Does anybody remember Manga Minx? They still stream, and they stream with their partner that they met while I was watching them. I heard I'm loved here. Hi, Frankie Grande. We love you. Okay, let's go get some more black rock. Damsel, have you heard Ray's album? Princess, have you heard Ray's album? You putting brownies in the water? Frankie, you're an inspiration to us all. IDK if it's a Netflix show, but my favorite show I watched on there is A Girl from Nowhere, but I will say the first few eps are triggering. It's just like Ray's album. Like Ray's album will make you cry for the first 10 minutes and then like pull you back up and then break you back down and pull you back up. She says, it's all right, love. We've all had heartbreak. Let's think about it. All of my diamonds, I'm dripping on them. A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and then he told me that it's over. Dumb decision. I don't want to feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't want to feel, so I stick to sipping. That's like her talent though. Like that's her talent. Like when I was listening to the album, I was like, this is her talent. Like she can, not everybody can really go to like dark places in a beautiful way, you know? How did Lisa get a song with her? This is actually really lovely. She said this live. I've literally never listened to a body of work by Ray until this album, but I do find her interesting. That song was shelved. Like her label, like Ray's label just doesn't get Ray. I don't know what her situation is now, but that song was shelved by her label, and Lisa's team and Lisa herself were like, we want this song. And I think they put Doja Cat on it because I think that they also had money. And you know Doja Cat, she's really famous. So, and Nicki sort of like made this a thing where you can like pay for a verse. I mean, it was a thing before, but Nicki really standardized it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they paid top dollar for a Doja verse on that. But Lisa was the one who greenlit it. And I really liked Born Again. I feel like Born Again would have slayed on Ray's album. If you try to... These games are recommended. I recommend are on sale right now, and some aren't, but they're good. In Stars in Time, Core Keeper, Chris Tales. It goes on sale a lot. Undertale. Oh yeah, Deltarune. Cult of the Lamb. Oh, if you haven't played... I honestly haven't played Deltarune. I played Undertale when it first came out, but I forgot everything. Yeah, check out... That's a long list, but Osaf put a really nice list. Cult of the Lamb is good. Celeste, Superliminal, only when it's on sale. The Persona games, Call of Juarez, Wobble Dogs. Oh, Wobble Dogs is $4 right now? That's a fun one. I'm gonna have to tune in. I just bookmarked it to listen to later. Da Young's new MV has me in a chokehold. Well, Damsel, this is going to be a big shift, but it's a really nice... Okay, so to me personally, I will admit it does get a little bit ham-fisted in the dramatics, but I kind of like it because it feels really authentic. I think if you like sit down and really give this album like a true like sit down and listen, it honestly feels like a... It's like a cowboy. I don't even want to say Cowboy Carter. It's one of those albums you have to listen to like and really sit down and like ingest it. Like I had to like open up the lyrics sometimes and like go back and listen. Like it's pretty dense sonically and lyrically, but it's a really good listen. It's gonna make you cry a lot. You're not gonna get it the first time, but the second time you're gonna get it. If anyone has any words of encouragement for my star raptor Vicky Miller before we take on the Elite Four, I'll be sure to pass them on. Okay, so Vicky. The thing is like we've all believed in you this long. At this point, you have to believe in yourself because if you drop the ball here, Vicky, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to start rescinding like a lot of. I don't know. At a certain point, you have to take responsibility for yourself. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting. How do I change this? How do I change the adjust orientation? No. Adjust orientation. I have like pens here that are blocking my screen. Adjust position. How do I forgot how to do this. How do I make it lay down? More brownies in the water. Do y'all remember? I forgot how to do this. Adjust orientation. Wait. Adjust orientation. There we go. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. Y'all are calling it brownies. It's not brownies. I'm not putting brownies in the water. I only put brownies in milk. I'm also like low-key trying to farm as much black rock as I can and put it into Bleak Beach because I do like the colors of Rocky Ridges and I'm trying to like kind of clear out some space, you know. Oops. Oopsie. I've messed up. Now I get to do this one by one. Thank you. I think if you go back to the island at the start of the stream and shot Greninja, they will actually level. Tom is on that. Is that like a secret that you learned? Wow. Well, you guys know what I need? A tomato hamburger steak. Do the Dream Islands have those black rocks? The world may never know. I'm sure some of them do. I don't know, actually. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, girl, IDK. A 1, 2, 3. 1 apple. Okay, this is coming together. I need way more though. I need way more. That does sound good. I need to order some food. I have to do some meal prep tonight. I had I've been making this really sickening like noodle. I do this thing with miso, like y'all know at like the Asian grocery stores, you can get like miso in like the tubs, like the plastic tubs. It's like the paste that you boil into water. It tastes much better. I always get the low sodium one because I'm like, oh, low sodium, that's better for you. It tastes worse. It tastes gross. Every time I get the low sodium one, I'm like, why did I do that? Mook Mook. What did Mook Mook say? Hi, Phaun. I just finished a final round of interviews for an amazing job. I've been out of work for almost 8 months, and this job would legit change my life. Please send good vibes, prayers, manifestations, and hamburgers. Mook Mook, you're going to get it. One thing that you should remind yourself is that you have everything you need to land this. Oh, you did the final round. Yeah. If you made it that far, there's a pretty good chance that you've got it. Congratulations. That's the second person to come in today talking about success with employment. I think that's really important to celebrate because, frankly, this is a very hard economy right now. So you should be really proud of yourself for achieving that. I mean, 8 months, it's a testament to your dedication. Like truly, like it's a testament to your perseverance to go through that. So I bet that you're feeling a lot of relief, and I hope that you're also letting yourself feel that relief and celebration. That's really cool. Congrats. Let's I do like the pinball for this. Now, I do think the tomato hamburger is not as strong. I know that there's different strengths of hamburgers, and the strongest ones will break things faster, but this works for now. Vroom, 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 vroom in a big pink truck. February 10th, and I'm gonna up a Staples Center. What's up as he parked outside watching all the girls strut. Got the custom on, got the worst dress list. You better not slide, not slip, not trip, because I put a little gasoline on the carpet. Boom, 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 clap. Then I just laugh when the bodies hit splat. Oops. Okay. Try a lactate hamburger? I'm gonna follow them now. Lit a cigarette, then I just sticked it. That, I mean, Charlie, I hope Charlie knows that she ate that verse up. That's one of the best verses of all time. When I get into DJing, you better believe that I'm going to be looking for my first opportunity to do my own Spring Breakers remix. Working with straight men is not for the weak. When I was younger, there was a man who was old enough to be my father making fun of me for being quiet. Yeah, I don't like that whole, oh, why are you so quiet thing. Some people just don't have things to say. Like, it's okay to exist in silence. I say things a lot pretty much every day of my life, and even then sometimes I don't have things to say. They nosy for the scoop? Well, baby, they're never getting it. Phaun, mother, the boys cannot handle my non-binary energy this season. I just had to turn down a cat caller outside of Qdoba. Baby, let me go to Qdoba too. Jarek, I'm so happy to hear that, baby. I hope that you are feeling the beauty, the fantasy, the gentle of it all. No, I was in Jarek's, I don't know if it was last night or the night before. I was in Jarek's stream, and Jarek was talking about, girl, I've been on vacation. The boys keep coming to the yard. It's like, I get it, Jarek. I get it. That's why I stay indoors a lot. Y'all think I'm being funny, but Jarek and I are dead serious. Qdoba, yes, it's dangerous out here. You can't even get a carb bowl without somebody trying to, you know. Qdoba train sounds like an atomic bomb waiting to happen. No, but like it was so nice to see you last night. Such a highlight. Well, it was so nice popping in. Sometimes I just be sitting here at my computer when I finish on my work, and I'm like, let's go to Twitch. Let's see who's online. Let's see who's live. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's Damsel, sometimes it's Paradise doing a DJ set. This is why I love the internet. I've always loved the internet since I was a young child. I've always loved the internet. I can just sit at my computer and say, who's online? Who's being creative? Who's trying to make the movies happen? Who's trying to tell stories today? And with the click of my like mouse or my phone, my finger, I can unlock stories. I can unlock so much. I'm being funny, but it's also true. Like there was a time, we were just talking about this earlier. There was a time when all that was on TV was Dawson's Creek. Now I can go to Twitch and I can see Jarek hanging out with all of the Bara furries. I love it. Sometimes I pop into Jarek's stream and there's like 10 Bara furries all just queening out and playing like, I don't know, Undertale or something. Then I go to Damsel's stream and Damsel's scrapbooking and running like RuPaul's Drag Race simulators on Pokemon. I go to Palmy's stream and Palmy is, you know, collecting yet another exclusive shiny Pokemon that only she knows the technique on how to get. It's like I go to Izzy's stream and Izzy sings Josh Groban's. Like I've been surfing the web. Hi, Kizzy. Like we truly are. Y'all know that like the video essayists, they do like Nebula. It's like their Netflix for video essays. We have our own Nebula. It's just here on Twitch. Who's more Mabunta's, Kangaskhan or Blissey? I think Kangaskhan is. Blissey sort of loses the narrative with the evolution. As much as I like Blissey more, I think that Kangaskhan is more Mabunta's. One time we pulled up and said, which Pokemon starter is the worst and why should we dispose of them? And I cackled. One time you pulled, oh, I did? Girl, let me just say, and Damsel knows this because Damsel and I, we've seen each other in some of Paradise's streams. Sometimes Mama, when she's in the stream off the clock, she says things because she's feeling a type of way, you know. Chespin next. Where does hamburger helper fall on the Kinsey scale of hamburger? I actually really love hamburger helper. It tastes like junk, but it's like really yummy junk. It tastes like sour, like chemical. Like, I like it though. It tastes sour and creamy like chemical. Fawn got that cider on deck. Well, yes. Cider, you know, tomato. The answer is Snivy. Ooh, you want violence today, don't you? La da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da la. Do y'all think SpongeBob was supposed to be gay coded? To me, in my headcanon, SpongeBob is a male attracted T-boy. And y'all know exactly what I'm saying because I'm here with queer people. So like y'all know exactly what I'm saying. Right? Do y'all think Bubble Bass is a gay icon? Bubble Bass? I have to remember what he looks like. Poo blocks. People keep saying brownies and poop. Bubble Bass. I really liked when he put the pickles. Well, pickles. Yeah, I liked when he put the pickles. I don't know what it was, but there was something so like nice and stimulating about the sound of it. But he was a bully. He was a high school bully. I think Squidward was a gay man, but after a long periodically time, I think Squidward is now asexual romantic. I don't know how to say, is it like demi-romantic? I don't know the proper terminology, but that's what I see Squidward as. I think Squidward has had enough. Let's get some more rocks. Okay, so somebody was asking if I have doo-doo blocks. They're not doo-doo blocks. I'm using black rocks because I think black rocks represent the oppressive nature of industry, though, you know, at the same time, I need industry in order to build my ambitions and ideas. I'm just hoping that I can do it in a way that's more ethical. But I'm using black rock to be a constant reminder of the power that this does have, the oppressive power that is the potential, the oppressive potential within it. Squidward is still stuck on Squilliam. Squidward, welcome to the chat, Brianna. Slow that tongue down. Oh no, I forgot my tomato hamburger steak. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. We know Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I saw Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I can go to Jackhammer tonight and find Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Isn't BlackRock like a massive investment company? Zachary, I'm happy to see that we are seeing the layers of my art. That's what I'm thinking too. Maybe you can find them in the Aldi, and I have. And I have. Oh wait, I forgot that I put... Zachary, thank you for 21 months. Almost 2 years. Isn't that crazy? What other characters? Mrs. Puff. Now, this is the thing about Mrs. Puff is I remember as a young millennial, as the last millennial, because I was born December 30th, 1995. I am the last millennial. As the last millennial, I remember when millennials were getting to like their early 20s and we were all like, wait a, there was this moment, I'm not kidding y'all. There was this moment in culture where we all woke up and we all said, wait a minute, was Squidward about us? Because at the time, you know, millennials, most of us are like, we're stuck like working like, you know, in cafes and stuff. So we totally related to Squidward. Very smart, very ambitious. We are all artists. We have all these hobbies, but we can only work at, you know, we're like, wait a minute. Is this about us? Now, as time has gone on and as the culture has evolved and grown with SpongeBob, not only is Gen Z noticing this, because Gen Z has an even more dire, I mean, we were talking about how impressive it is to land a job these days. Gen Z has even more dire outlook. So I feel like they're even realizing this. Mrs. Puff is truly a reality that I don't think any of us acknowledged until we got to an emotional maturity to realize it. You liked Plankton? Please tell me you've heard the soundboard of Miss Puff going, well, time to go home and eat the rest of my leftover pasta. Yes, I have. Plankton has an AI wife. He does. He does. Like SpongeBob predicting post Empire America. My new video essay coming out for all my starving YouTube girlies. Do not worry, the next video will be about how SpongeBob predicted post Empire America. Tune in for my new riveting content. I should make a Substack. I should make a Substack and just like not edit it, just type as fast as I possibly can whatever thoughts I have and then run it through a like a Google Doc like sort of spell check and then just post it. Okay, let's make some food. I also think that we have enough Pokemetal, but I'll just let that keep cooking because I need a lot of Pokemetal. You kind of give that one mermaid from the SpongeBob movie, the diva with the bob and the pink shirt. I remember her faintly. I remember the SpongeBob movie was the first time I saw David Hasselhoff. And I was like, you know, as a kid, I was like, I don't mind like crunchy beach trade. I mean, at the time, I wasn't like trade, like I was a kid, but voiced by Scarlett Johansson. You said I kind of remind you of her, the king's daughter. Mindy. She does wear the baby suit. You're right. No, I kind of see it. You're right. Phaun, the fact that we're talking about SpongeBob is surprisingly important to me, as it was a very formative cartoon in my childhood. Y'all, I was watching Trixie and Katya's, you know, the I Like to Watch show. I was watching them watch this dating show called Age of Attraction. Matt, Taro, this is a tangential thought. And this one guy who's 38, who was really into girls who are like in their 20s, serial dater. Like when he met his friends, they were like, let me guess, she's 22 and blonde. And he's like, yeah, you got me. And he was like, so like, what kind of shows do you like? And he was trying to like bond with her over shows that she did not know because she was 22. And she was like, I like the Powderpuff Girls. And he was like, you mean the Powerpuff Girls? She was like, yeah, that one. That's me, though. And you know what? He loved it. He loved it. As a matter of fact, I like the Powderpuff Girls too, No, that show was really interesting. You know, there's some shows that I will only just watch. Like, I have a Netflix subscription now for the Patreon to watch Arcane, but I don't care for those shows. But I do like to watch Trixie and Katya watch the clips of it, which I don't know if that helps Netflix. Like, I feel like that show has just become like this own thing. I don't know if they help promote the show because I don't want to watch it. Because Trixie and Katya will literally be up there being like, girl, this show is so dog. Like, it's so bad. It's so trash. And the Netflix producers are like, yes. I've never seen Heartbreak High. Didn't the Powerpuff Girls have an anime? Yes, they did. I used to, but now I watch the show via Trixie and Katya. Yeah. Bob Netflix. I think reality TV can be fun, but like we're at a point now where it like lost its novelty and some people just kind of churn it. It's a little churny. It's like they're just doing like the tried and true methods and it's not like exciting. Especially like for dating shows, the thing that always gets me is like they make it so straight. Which I get it. I guess you just like, you don't think gay people like have money or whatever, even though they don't have kids most of the time. Well, there's actually a lot of gay people who have kids, but you get what I'm saying. On average, there's not a lot of queer people with kids for reasons. I'm just saying that to say that we have money. Okay. And attention. But it's always like straight people. And I'm like, I don't really care about watching straight people date because I went to high school and I watched all my straight friends date. And I'm going to tell you this now. A lot of straight people suck at dating and they suck at dating their entire life. And then we like as queer people have to sit here and be like, yeah, that sucks. Who's my favorite pony from My Little Pony? I saw this one emo guy do a cosplay of Rainbow Dash, and he was really cute, so I'm going to say that. I actually don't know a lot of ponies. Can I pull up like a gallery of them on the wiki, or is that going to be NSFW? Give me a second. I want to see. Well, I just know how My Little Pony is. People be acting freaky about those horses. I live on the internet. Hello. I wasn't born yesterday. Baby, that was 2013. Oh, is it different now? Could have fooled me. I'm kidding. Oh, they're hidden on Discord servers now. We'll keep them there. Tell them to stay there, please. Tell them there's an ally somewhere on the internet that wants them to stay there. No hate. I will not yuck a yum. I won't do it. You won't catch me doing it. I'm just saying. There was an era that all of us had to go through where the pony boys. I think Sophie wrote Pony Boy about that, because we were truly subjected to like having to know more about that culture than I think any of us cared to know. And it wasn't even that like we didn't like them or anything. It was just like, I actually don't want to know about this anymore. What are your plans where you're building right now? This is going to be a neighborhood. Okay, so right now, because I don't like Bleak Beach, I'm trying to turn it into an industrial neighborhood where I can have my storage, my crafting, and all of my like processing happening. So I'm just trying to make a neighborhood that matches that vibe. Somebody called it the doo-doo neighborhood. That's not what we've been workshopping, but we'll definitely keep that in consideration. Thank you for your creativity. Vaughn, will you be tuning into Euphoria next week? Isn't that show... They're all like 27 now. What could possibly... I thought they were done with that show. I didn't even watch the first season. I've never seen Euphoria. Chromatica, welcome to the chat. They're not in high school anymore? Girl, you want Euphoria? Let me just bring my webcam with me outside. You can get Euphoria, honey. Euphoria going on 30? Baby, that's Saturday night, 2 shots, and your friends, and then all of y'all get tired by the time it's 10 o'clock. That's Euphoria at 30. That's Euphoria season 5. Them taking a nap. The clips that I've seen of Euphoria, the hard, fast lives that those people are living. By season 5, somebody's gonna have a lung infection. Somebody's gonna be on their fifth doxycycline prescription. You know, somebody's gonna realize that they have chronic pain because they, you know, like it's it's all fun and games when you're in high school, because it's like, ooh, I'm discovering things. Euphoria season 11, where everybody's 32 and considering getting married, not because of they're in love, but because they want to build assets and have a retirement. Season 12 of Euphoria, where everybody's 47 and their kids have gone off to college, and we can finally unpack if they even wanted the kids in the first place. Season 22 of Euphoria, where Zendaya has a grandchild that looks just like her, and then there becomes a plot where the grandchild's trying to take over Zendaya's life and convince him that she's actually her from the past. Season 28 of... Were you a producer in your past life? I'm a producer in this life. This is my first life where I was a producer. I've always been the talent. I've always been in front of the show. I've been always in front of the camera, in front of the stage. This is the first life where I'm actually doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Euphoria season 30, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Euphoria season 8, where Zendaya's shopping for insurance. Now that plot line was really sickening. No, I'm happy to see that Euphoria is coming back. I think Euphoria really injected a lot of like fun and creativity. A lot of people really liked it, but I never got into the show. But I'm definitely excited to see how it like permeates in the culture, because I'm always interested in the culture of it all. I always wanted to watch it because it was like really popular. And honestly, if it does pick up, I might actually watch it this time, because I have a whole thing set up now where I can watch things with people and talk about trendy topics. Oh, see how that works out? I feel like it's very important, but I also feel like it has caused so much problems with the youth. Girl, Euphoria has nothing on Skins UK. I just have to say that. Michelle, you probably know about Skins UK. I will agree. Some media does encourage really destructive behaviors in teenagers because it's seen as like glamorous. But the Skins UK put so much toxic stuff inside of my brain that I thought was like cunt. Like I was like, oh, like this is so cunt. I want to be like them. No, Skins was bad. No, Skins was like, it was a good show. Don't get me wrong. It was a good show, but like, do not try to, what is it? Play at your own risk or something like that. Cause girl. That's how you feel about Euphoria? Yeah. It's kind of, I kind of put that in like the Lana Del Rey category too, like Born to Die. I think maybe 14-year-old me who had like a void of like, of trying to figure out who I am as a person. I was very entertained by Born to Die for sure. But it did lead me on to thinking that I could make certain decisions that I thought were going to be glamorous and cunt, but actually ended up just being self-harm. But you don't really learn these lessons until you do things sometimes. So I'm okay now. Don't worry. I paint my nails black. Do y'all ever think that Lana Del Rey sits in her bed at night, on her expensive bed? She says this California king bed was paid with the tears of so many femmes of the 2010s. I hope she does. The way a lot of things were portrayed in Skins. Okay, so now I've been doing this thing where I've been stealing the lining from other areas, because I do like this outline here. So I hope that y'all have been enjoying the stream of me building one flat surface. I think I probably bought her at least one bed. Lana's probably at a Wendy's right now. I want Lana to send me a Wendy's burger. It was created and written by a father and son. Wow. That's interesting. I do think that Skins is like, I liked the show, but it was also like very angsty teen, and it was like, it kind of got buck wild sometimes. I probably won't do a meetup anytime soon now. I'm really trying to get my bearings with the game. I'm still kind of learning. There's a lot of systems that I kind of just have to do to like learn. So, but don't worry. I do want to play this more. I do like this game a lot. I think a lot of us like Pokopia. I think it's a really great game to stream. I like talking to y'all while I play it. But I don't want to, I get distracted very easily. So I need to make sure that like I keep myself on rails. But don't worry. I'm trying my best to get to visiting y'all as soon as I possibly can. I just have to make sure that like my life is in order first. Let's get rid of that. Medium chocolate frosty. Oh, is that your order? I'm not going to Wendy's, Diva. Princess said I want a medium chocolate frosty. But I do want to tour people's islands. I'll have to make a day of it. That'll be a really fun VOD. Right. The pumpkin spice frosty is so good. Does Wendy's exist in Chicago? I'm not getting anything. But I do love a Wendy's. I love a Wendy's burger. I'm so like apprehensive about buying so many things now because like everything is like, you know, it's like I'm just gonna cook at home at this point. It's just so much drama. When I get a capture card, I'll be locked in. Ooh. They should make a frosty with Bailey's Irish cream in it. And it also has bourbon. Now, you know, there's a few reasons why they can't do that. One, they're cheap. Okay, so I want to get rid of this. I don't like these like cracked, like broken yellow tiles. It looks like, ugh, stains. Let me turn that up. Sorry. Like Texas infrastructure out here. It's embarrassing. Okay. The public bathroom floor tile. That's what it gives, doesn't it? Okay. So now, I need to go ahead and fix this bridge too, don't I? Someone made 5 Nights at Raichu's on their island. Okay, so my idea here is to do like a stone. I wonder if I have them, like the brick, the stone. Yeah, we have these. Too much stuff. Okay, let's put that away. And this, and this. Okay. I want this and this. I don't have enough. Go harvest some more. Hi, Rye. How are you? Hey, Fawn. I know this is kind of a wild question. However, could you play the song Acid Thunder Fast Freddy from Jack to the Sound? No, I'm sorry. I don't know. When I'm playing on my Switch, I have to literally turn my monitor off and on again to switch back and forth. So I kind of avoid taking requests because if I take one, I'm gonna have to take a bunch, and it's low key kind of annoying to like switch between. I don't want to like reject you. I don't want to sound like shady or anything. I just don't feel like doing that right now. But I feel free, anybody in the chat, if you want to listen to a quick little song. I'm sure that that's a great suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion. What Pokemon item would you eat because it looks yummy and then die because it wasn't edible? The purple sludge. It looks like taro filling. I want the stone bricks. I wonder if I can make them. I was gonna harvest them from some areas, but it doesn't look like there's that many. We also have a music channel over on the Discord if you ever want to suggest music. Period. You would eat the shards? I don't know if there's anything in here that the chocolate milk looks like the chocolate milk looks yummy, but that's edible. I wonder if I can make this yet. I do have this. I don't know if I want cobblestone. I want like the actual like. Here we go. Stone brick wall. I can make a lot. Oh, you need bricks to do that? I actually don't like how the bricks look, so I'll just make a bunch of those. Nice. Nice. I'm happy for that because I've been using this to like add accents. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, so now we have to do this. Come with me to eat the new chocolate concrete, loud crunching and instant death. Chocolate concrete. Oh, people are gonna come here and try to eat because they think it's a brownie floor. Baby, this is rocks. Oh, wait. I saw on Reddit somebody was like, how do I get my PP to not go down as fast? And somebody was like, girl, Magnemite just uses a lot of PP, like just make more food. I've been thinking about that. I saw it like last week and I've been thinking about that Reddit post because I'm like, what were you asking, Diva? I guess maybe they were wondering if there was like a trick. How is my vermicelli? I might be making some tonight. I haven't made it like in a few days because I've been making some other stuff, but tonight's a meal prep night. I don't know how to explain my process for meal prep. So I have 3 different meals that I've been eating. I used to only eat one, but when I moved here, you know, one thing that's actually been kind of comforting for me is just like kind of cooking in my own time. Like having my own space, I can kind of just like use the kitchen however I want. And that's fun. So the 3 meals that I've been cooking are the vermicelli. I also have, I don't know what to call it, but it's just like tomato, chicken, rice, and veggies. It's like, I don't know what to call it. That's the first thing I was eating because the tomatoes, I'll put like some adobo in it and like the tomato sauce and like herbs and stuff and just like make it like a yummy like sort of sauce. And I kind of use that same technique with a curry. That curry can that I showed you, I basically do that. So like I'll do like my tomato sauce based chicken and then I'll do my curry based chicken like the next week. And then in between, I'll have like some auxiliary chicken cooked off that is like sort of like marinating in, it's not cooked off. I have it marinating in my own little sauce, and I'll like make that on the fly if I don't feel like eating either of my chicken dishes. And I like it because it's like the same amount of like carbs and protein, but they're like 3 different dishes, so like I don't get bored. Because I can eat something for a long period of time, but like once you start getting bored of that taste, you need to have something else. I say you, but I mean me. Like once I start getting bored of that taste, I have to have something else, or else my brain will supplement it with like sugar. Bye, Ratty Queen. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. Okay, let's go make another hamburger steak because now I want to add another border. But the nice thing about like adding these like accents is you get some of the black rock back, so you can use it to like make things look a little better. I know this is not my aesthetic, y'all, but I really wanted to go with the idea of what I'm going for, and I honestly wanted to tell a story with it. I low-key want to add pink and stuff, but I want to see if I can find a way to like conceal it. So it's like on the outside it looks pink, but on the inside you get in, it's like a big factory. Like that's the idea that I have. Black, pink, very that. Some people do use Reddit more like a Google, which I suppose is fair sometimes. People can give good tidbits. It's true. No, it's true. Somebody has to ask the question. There's no such thing as a bad question. It kind of sounds like arroz con pollo. Well, Michelle, as you know, I'm very mixed. My stepfather is Puerto Rican. I'm just saying that to say I read something in Spanish. My grandmother is Korean. My grandmother on my dad's side is black. Like, I've grown up, and I also really love food. I'm the type of person that, like, as a kid, I would love to go to people's houses and eat food. So a lot of the stuff that I make, I don't even know if I can put a name to it. I just know different seasonings from different stores because people have introduced it to me, and I'm like, that'll work. So maybe I did pick something up, Michelle. Maybe I picked something up from that. I don't know. And I've also worked in kitchens with people of different backgrounds too. So it's like, hello. I've just got a brain full of ideas when it comes to food. Now, not all of them turn out yummy, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. I need to make food. Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess. Yes. Famous Puerto Rican princess Jocelyn Hernandez. Adobo would get me right, but it's so high in sodium. Yes, Rose. That's why I'm trying to drink as much water and run as much as I possibly can, because my heart, I worry about her because I do love a salt. Spice's Girlypop tier list. Ooh, that would be fun. Jocelyn's Cabaret. I've heard about that. Is Jocelyn from Bad Girls Club? I never got into the Bad Girls Club franchise. Not for any other reason other than like it was just never on TV when I had TV. Okay. See, I don't like how this is like not a border. That doesn't look right. Okay, how is this? How are we doing this? Did you ever talk about Pinky Up by Cat's Eye? No. I'm honestly happy to see Manon back. I did post on Blue Sky that I was feeling a certain way because it was like, oh look, the black person, the brown person was once again exploited for their likeness and their talents, and then the moment the investors started getting racist, they got rid of them. Same song and dance. That company was also known to have done that already before with a girl group that came out like way back in the day. So I've been pretty pessimistic about it. I haven't listened to it, and honestly, anytime I hear a clip of it, I just ignore it because I don't know. It feels weird to me. But somebody in the Blue Sky tweet that I was talking about, because mind you, when I'm talking on Blue Sky, and I know a lot of people know this, like I'm just like literally just tweeting, like, you know, I could be wrong. They were like, now hold up now. They might have just not said anything because it was just so controversial. Manon might be coming back. And now I'm starting to hear as of today in this chat, Manon is back. So if that's the case, I'm glad. And if she is back, I'll definitely give it a listen because that's my stipulation. Like, I do think it's kind of weird still on the outside looking in, but at least I guess the fans' voices are heard. Going forward with Cat's Eye, I think in general, they have really shown like, what is it like? It's like there's something conniving and trifling about the company. Very conniving and trifling. And it honestly makes me feel like Boo Boo the Fool to even listen to the stuff that they put out. Not because I don't like Cat's Eye or the members, but because it's like, oh, they really think that I'm stupid and will buy anything. Like, I don't like that. Because it does seem like bold-faced, like, oh, they'll, yeah, they won't say anything. Yeah, no, they like anything we put out. Like, it's like, no, actually, no. If I listen to your song and it makes me feel like racism, like, I'm not gonna listen to it. Like, what the actual heck were y'all thinking? I hope that they didn't. I hope that Manal was like literally just taking a break and people got really defensive. I hope that that's what it was. Anyway, I'm going to say this though. The clips that I did hear were kind of catchy, but it's Cat's Eye. I don't know. For me personally, I'm like, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies now. I'm waiting to see how it all plays out. Because right now, I'm like, my pinky's up right now. Girl, my pinky's up right now. That girl screaming, all those edits is how I feel whenever I hear Pinky Up. Because I'm like, no! I don't know how to feel about this because they won't come forward and tell me what actually happened. Oh, you love that Pinky Up sticker, don't you? I do love the Pinky Up sticker. I do love the Pinky Up sticker. My pinky's up. And honestly, if I was the girl who did Pinky Up and Cat's Eye went and made a whole song on it, I would be honestly a little mad. And that's another thing that's kind of weird about it, because I'm like, oh, y'all used a meme because you know it's marketable and because you know you don't have to pay anybody because there's no regulatory things in place for people who create content. Because in all honesty, that girl did make it, and did they pay her? I guess I don't know. I can't make an assumption. Did they at least send her like a PayPal check, something? Anyway, let's not talk about Cat's Eye too much. I think right now they're still a little bit uncomfy to talk about. I think y'all know where I stand on it. I hope that everything works out well because I was a gnarly truther. But here we are. Have I gotten into flow? Well, of course, honey. This one's gonna teach my ex a lesson. This one's gonna get my boyfriend's attention. This one's just for me, myself, and I. So I. I know there's a hit. I know there's a girl group hit when I log into Instagram or TikTok and I see gay men, fully grown gay men doing the choreo as if they were Britney Spears herself in 1998. I know that there's a hit. If you ever put on a song, y'all, any prospective musicians out there, if you ever put on a song with choreo and you wake up one morning and you see fully grown gay, capital MEN men doing your choreo as if their life depended on it, you've got a hit. You've got a hit. And that's what Flo did. Sailor Star, thank you so much for 4 months. Do you watch Drag Race? And if so, who is your pick for the win? My pick for the Drag Race win is Jujubee. Do you know Say Now? Well, of course I do. Of course I do. Buff gays do love hearts to hearts. All the, like the thing, yeah, buff gays, I mean, obviously tastes are all varied, but I do notice a concentration of buff gays to hearts to hearts. Like the buff gays love the like, and then like the little like the fashion twinks, they love like Espa, like cunty music. But obviously there's a lot of crossover, like, you know. The buff gays, they'll get a full pump just to do a hearts to hearts choreo. I know, because I know one of them. I'm in his DMs all the time asking him about Gen 2 K-pop because he's the only person who can speak about Gen 2 K-pop with me. Well, I have Damsel too. What can you say about Five Enjoyers? Five Enjoyers, Five is like for the internet girls. And you know, I know that Cat's Eye did the internet girl song, but it's really like, it's a really good way to describe it. Five is very internet girl coded. Because when I say that, I mean like there's a lot of different people who like Five. Like Five is, and that's the thing about J-pop. Like J-pop tends to like, they do different things, so they attract different people. But like everybody who likes Five, like you can be a muscle gay, you can be a Walla Wah, you could be, you know, a SpongeBob. You either like Five or you don't. But if you like Five, you probably like how internet they are. Like they're very like internet. Dang it, I messed this up. I want this floor to be a bit recessed. I like Five and I'm Susan Sarandon. Okay, Susan? What was Susan Sarandon known for? I know her name. Haven't you heard? She's a very cunty actress. The replace mode? Oh my god, thank you. Baha, I'm new to this. Yeah, the replace mode would have been much faster. Ugh, girl. Look, this is my first building stream, okay? We're gonna get there. Still not enough. Oh, I have some levies. She's my banner. Oh, okay. You know, it's hard for me to keep track of all these stars. Okay, thank you. Also, let's talk about, if we're talking about Five, let's tangentially talk about how we still slept on Kesha. Like, I know that the era is over or whatever, but like, we did sleep on Kesha, and I don't want anybody to talk about how much they want Y2K or the 2010s to come back when y'all slept on Kesha. Kesha literally spent like almost a decade making everything but pop music, and the one time she made pop music, everybody slept. Everybody slept. Oh, but the 2010s look so cool. I wish Tumblr was back. I wish the 2010s were back. I wish Y2K was back. I wish the 2000s were back. Kesha literally gave you a Y2K 2010s album, and we went to sleep. I'm just saying. When I say we, I mean the culture, because I think a lot of people in here did like the album, but I was like, interesting. Okay, so I think, oh, these This looks this is ugly. I'll worry about that later. We've got this area done. Okay. Let's go organize. Actually, yeah, this will be fine. I can edit some stuff over there in a second. I do have a lot of stone to work with, but I want to, I'd like to replace all of this flooring. I'd like to replace all this flooring, please. Magnemite replacement mode. Okay. No, that's the wrong thing. Do you see how uneven this is? Why did I do that like that? What's wrong with me? Why would I do that? Hold on. This is your eccentric genius artistic mind. Me putting stone bricks. Yes. Okay. You did it wrong, so now I have extra content. Yes, okay. I'll take it. Okay. Okay, that's much better. All right. It's brutalist. I think this is going to come together really well. Y'all have to trust me. It's going to take a while, but we're going to get there. I'm also, like I said, I throw paint. I told y'all, I don't have like a vision that I can just like achieve. I have to like keep messing with it until it just comes together. Who is down there? Y'all, who is down below? Oh my God, I covered up a cave. I didn't know that that could happen. I didn't know that could happen. I covered up a cave like a couple days ago. Oh my God. Okay, we have to get her out. Who is down here? Hey, hey, hey. Zubat, get out of here. Oh, this is your home? Zubat, you can't live here. You can't live there, Zubat. Let's find somewhere for Zubat to live. Come on. All right, Zubat. I had to move Zubat because they would just respawn in there, I feel like. Flooded Studio, no windows or entry points, 9K a month. That's New York, baby. In New York, you know? That's New York. Y'all keep calling this place Doo Doo Block Jungle. It's not Doo Doo Block Jungle. Okay. So that looks pretty. We can add some like decorations and stuff on this lining. I could keep doing that, but let's go check on the Pokemetals because I want to make those storage chests. I meant brownie batter cake decoratives. That's what it is the brownie batter zone. The brownie batter zone. Zubat had to migrate due to extensive capitalist brutalism. What do you think of Doja Cat? Something different about you. Love it when you licking him. I think that Doja Cat makes great music, and if I met her at a party, I would assume that she would be mean. But I do like her music. Ice Spice Zone? Oh, y'all are wrong. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I need 17 total. I think Doja loves the girls, though. I think Doja does love the girls, too. But I think, like, she's so famous that I feel like she automatically assumes that the girls don't love her. You know, like, Doja's really famous. I feel like a lot of the interactions that she has is her literally just having like a bad mental health day. Like the stuff that she gets like sort of like made fun of for. I think that she just gets like overwhelmed sometimes and is just having a bad day. I remember her Amala days, but I honestly didn't like her stuff during the Amala days. Because I was floating around on SoundCloud back then, and she was too, but she was like way bigger than me. She was like huge back. Like she was one of the queens of SoundCloud, in all honesty. There wasn't really like a queen of SoundCloud, but she definitely had the streams. We need a new music app era. Cause we had like MySpace and then we had SoundCloud. I guess we have TikTok now. Bandcamp. I mean, Bandcamp has been around for a while too. I'm talking about like a social media a social media music experience. I think it's TikTok now. Where's my Pokémetal? Okay. I want to get these storage chests at least done and then maybe like finish up this flooring and start some houses. But I don't want to make it a super long stream, but y'all know how I've been lately. Super long. I don't want to make it super long means I'm going to be here for like 10 hours. I swear I got Pokémetal. There it is. I need 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rose, the YouTube recommendation system can really recommend some cool songs to you too. But I understand it can be hard to... I think this is why I talk a lot about how like you really have to think about what you do and don't want to participate in, because I do think it's kind of... I think it's ridiculous that these rich people keep making up new things to destroy the world, and it's our responsibility to like mitigate it with what little resources we have. It is important as a community to remind each other to do that because we do have to save the planet. But like it does become hard to participate in everyday things like pop culture and stuff when you are trying to be a discerning consumer. So if you're not using Spotify, the YouTube recommendation system has worked wonders for me. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to count something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. 1. How do I have this over here? Because if this is... I have to add another... I have to add it... No! Oh, no. Oh, wait. I can use a replace. Yes, I can use a replace. Nice. Replace techniques. All right, let's see how we do this. So I'm gonna honestly just have to even all of this out, huh? Spotify back in the day had a playlist where it was like 100 songs that you never interacted with, but similar profiles to what you already listened to, and it would refresh at the end of the year. Oh, it's rough that the ethical consumption is not as easily accessible as it should be. I mean, honestly, with how the internet has made so many things a competition, I honestly wonder if people are ethically consuming or if they're posturing their ethics to the internet. Because there are some people out there who are literally like, oh, you're eating and sleeping and getting groceries and tampons. Oh, so you must hate the world, huh? And it's like, oh, okay. So you're trying to get TikTok points. And that, like, and then we just, I guess you win, you just take your wins where you can. But I just like really wish that people would like actually honestly give a crap. Nobody wants to talk about 9/11. Like the environment, when the scientists say, when the scientists have been saying for literally most of our lifetimes that the environment is about to go away, y'all don't care. I'm saying y'all as in like not here, but people don't care until they can say it on TikTok that they're ethically consuming. It's like, girl, you posted that on your iPhone. That being said, I do think that it's important that two things can exist at once. You can still be the ethical consumer, but like stop trying to make it a competition. We're all fighting an uphill battle here. Were you talking about YouTube itself or YouTube Music? YouTube itself. I don't have YouTube Premium, so I don't know about YouTube Music. Because I use so many playlists, you know, I tend to get recommended a lot of playlists now, and they can be quite fun because they're made by people, and people have cool ideas. But also because I play so many music videos now at the beginning of my streams, I've been recommended a lot of YouTube videos, and I've kind of trained my YouTube to start recommending even more YouTube videos. Like, they notice that I tend to click on YouTube videos that have like less than a certain amount of views because I just get drawn to like discovering somebody new. So now like my YouTube algorithm like definitely shows me YouTube videos and songs from things of that taste. This is a sickening zone. Thank you, Sickening Diva. Oh, I could have replaced that. Okay, let me work smarter. I gotta put, where am I? These are the blocks I'm working with here. Boom. Okay. The Beat Bunny song still goes hard. I love Beat Bunny. All right, let's see what this side looks like now. It's starting to even out. Right, so we have a border here. Just goes around. Thank you for clarifying on YouTube. Just wanted to make sure YouTube Music is kind of dog water shade. Oh my god. Y'all didn't see that. Oh, that song, I forget who that's by, but Eternal, I have them on my liked. Not to strawman or give credence to bad faith arguments, but I suspect that 99% of all consumption has some form of unethical aspect to it, considering how elaborate and interconnected capitalistic globalism makes procurement and supply chains. So, like, yeah. Harm reduction where you can, yeah. I think the thing is I don't think that a lot of people really understand that reality. It's very easy. I think a lot of people are still looking for like the easy answers, but unfortunately we're a generation that has to deal with the hard stuff. Like all this like manosphere posturing of like good times make weak men. Baby, y'all are the ones that y'all are literally talking about yourself. Y'all are the weak men that we have to fix. And that goes down to the environment. That goes down to how we consume. That goes down to what we buy. That goes down to how we run businesses. It's all y'all made all these decisions. Y'all are the weak men. Sorry. I got sorry. I just no. Wait. 4. Adjust. Yes, there we go. No. There. Right, y'all, I'm making so much progress today. Look at this. It's all coming together. And at last I see the light. It's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new. Oh my goodness, I love Tangled. Low key, I hate Frozen because they took away Tangled Spotlight. Are we ready to talk about that yet? I went to get a soda and give my dog her meds and came back in Fawn Dragon Capitalist Machine. I love it. Frozen was overhyped shade. Look, I'm not gonna talk about that because I know some of the girls like Frozen around here. I liked Frozen too. I didn't like Let It Go though. I never liked like the big like sort of like belty song of a Disney movie. Like I don't like Golden either. I like Golden and I like Let It Go, but like I'm not, when I'm opening up my app to listen to music, I'm not like, ooh, I can't wait to listen to Golden and Let It Go. I like Your Idol. I like, what was that song from Frozen? We finish each other's sentences, like when she's being manipulated by the guy with the sideburns. I like that song. Saying that out loud. Okay. Okay, this is Tables. Love is an open door. Yes. Yes, I love Love is an Open Door. Yes, honey. How do I put stuff on the frame? Can I not put furniture on frames? Shout out to humans for going back to the moon. Oh, period. Press A. You can't have it out? Oh. Hello? Hello? I wonder, okay, let's put like tabletops, like things that can like hold things on top of them, right? Cardboard boxes. I feel like a speaker could hold something on top of it. Like anything that's like a tape. No, that's a chair. Are you going to set up a storage area in each world? Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. One storage area and one world for one girl with one idea. Oh, look. It's the hot pooper. Oh, do y'all think that she had some bulldog ramen? Come on, give us your fresh bulldog. This is how bulldog ramen is made, y'all. Yum! I hope this one's super salty. Yes, bulldog. Nice. That's carbonara flavor. Okay. Next, we're doing a bed. Oh no! Oh no, y'all. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all can't see anything. My webcam went out of batteries again. I need to charge my webcam better. I feel like such a YouTuber now. I'm like, oh, my camera's out. It's okay. It'll charge for a bit, and I'll come back in a second. That's just a sign that I have to go soon. I do have some things I have to do. I have some very important things I need to do that I'm kind of procrastinating on. So anyway, I'll keep talking though. Hi. So in here, I'm going to put everything that I can sit on, like things that I can put myself on, like this. That's the bed. That's a plate. I'm gonna put the plates with like the toys and things. I feel like it's kind of hard to decide where something should go. I think electricity should have its own area too. So, okay. So this is the tabletop. No, wait, Fauna, you're under the brutalism architecture like Zubat. I am. How did you know? Some of these things I actually don't really know where I could put them. Okay. Okay. So let's see. This is like tabletop. This is like bed. Now, Fawn, you can just leave and we wouldn't know you're there. No, I'm trying to talk more so y'all know I'm here. I like beds and chairs in there. So maybe tabletops and like miscellaneous furniture. I don't know. That seems a little bit dangerous. I feel like that's just going to get over full. Whatever. We'll go with it for now. Bonfire. Like this stuff. No. This stuff that can go on a table is going to go into the toy box. But like these things should... I'll keep some of this stuff because I do like some of this stuff. I feel like light sources need to have their own box. So that's a light source. That's a light source. Light source and electricity should have its own box. Mini floodgate. So that's gardening. What an exciting stream for y'all. Me with no camera organizing my items for 3 hours. I love y'all. Okay. Just put everything away now because now I'm freaking out because my camera's... Just put everything away. Okay. Okay, we are getting this organized, girl. Oh, the satisfaction of seeing this inventory slowly dissipates in densities. Oh. Food. Gardening. Okay, blocks. Okay. Gray circle flooring, that's a process block. Okay. Miscellaneous furniture goes, that's a tabletop. Tabletop, that's a window, that's a connectable. Connectable. Okay, light sources is gonna go here. I know this already. Light. Miscellaneous furniture. Berry case. Actually, where is it? Okay. The light is coming. The light is okay. Toys should go here. Let me just confirm. I promise y'all will see my face when I at least say bye, okay? Yeah, toys should go here. I'm gonna finish up storing stuff and then I think I'll be done. So let's put toys in. This is like toys and tabletops. So like plates, mug, party cups. Wall mounted things is gonna have its own area. That's wall mounted. Okay. Wall mounted stuff should be going here. There's at least 8 Mons walking around in shambles. And they would be walking into their own home if they just built one. But I'm really trying my best to do that for them. They can sit and complain all day long. I promise I'm trying so hard. Connectable. I guess I'll put the utility poles in connectable too. Okay. Wall. Strength rock. I just have like a miscellaneous furniture area and it's kind of freaky because I don't like how that's organized. Fawn said pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I didn't say that. You don't have to wear boots. Food. Oh my goodness. Y'all have no idea. Yeah, I think y'all actually do have an idea of how good this feels. To know that things are going into their places now. Everything has a place. I don't like this table section. I might have to think of extending this because I don't like having all this miscellaneous furniture with the tables, but I have to do this. This goes with toys. Tabletop, toys. Anything else? Okay, so prefab houses need to go here. So now this. I'm starting to make like this crafting area like more like auxiliary materials and like storage stuff, like things that are kind of like the fundamentals of like organization in this game. I don't know where to put this. This is miscellaneous. Actually, I'll put the strength block here. Food. Okay, I'll just put all that away just for peace of mind. Okay, so prefab houses, I think I put all those in there. Now I need to do, I actually need to see what he does here because I don't understand what this is. Prefabs and bulky utility goods. Would you say organizing like this is more stressful or satisfying? It's way more satisfying. I like doing this way more. way more, girl. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking to see how he organizes this stuff. He puts like vending machines in here, but maybe he puts other stuff in here too. Yeah, that's prefab. And then in here he's got, oh, I see. Bulky utility. They're like big items. Okay. I can roll with that. Like big, like prefab and like big items. Like that's how he's organizing it. I like that. See, I like this guy's video because he goes over also like his sort of thought process on how he organizes it. Because it's one thing to just put something in a place. It's another thing to have a reason why. So these big items that I'm like kind of just putting in random places, I'm going to take those. Like the speaker, this graveyard, like these bulky things that just don't really make sense. Because these are like tables, desks. I think cardboard can kind of be like that. Planter I'll take. The birdhouse I'll take. The spring, basin. Just bulky, weird, strange things that don't really have rhyme or reason. Yeah. I'm going to put this because this is a huge item. And I'll remember. Hariyama is the doll. I like Hariyama, especially shiny. Do you think Hariyama has a drag persona named Hariyama Grande? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, this is wall mounted. Oh. I was like, I knew I had more than that. Okay. Did your camera die? Yeah, it did. We're about to do our outro and everything in a second. The camera sometimes is like the universe being like, hey, Diva, I know you want to stream all day, but you do have some things to do. So we're just trying to get some things done. My camera is charging at the moment. I'll be able to turn it on in just a second. This is going to have paint in it, which honestly, I haven't even touched the painting system yet, which will be a huge thing for me. I already know. That's why I have been putting it off, because I am terrified of being overwhelmed. Okay. Now this is where I'm going to put my badges as well as like my special story items that have like significant memories to them. Oh, as well as like my frame stuff that I like, just like random items. And the music. And I can get rid of all this now. Oh my gosh, y'all. I feel like I'm actually finally like beating the game. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh. There we go. I was like, where are the rest of my badges? Oh, wait. Our redeem silence. They're not working today. I don't know why. Let me see. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes my computer just like flips out. That works. You did Woke It Up and Yanagi? I don't know, Diva. Maybe it's just quiet. Dowsing machine. I'll put the relics away too. Just put everything away. Just so we can just have a clear inventory, clear head. Except for my Ditto hat, my Ditto's flags. I want to keep that. And this goes here. And this goes here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, wait, let's go back. Let's go back to Withered Wasteland. Let's make sure that we get everything out. Okay, let me see if I can turn on my camera now. I have 3% battery left, so I have to be very fast, y'all. Hi. It's a good time to wrap it up anyway. I like playing Pokopia with y'all. Like, I honestly like playing this live more than I like playing it by myself. Is that crazy? Okay, let's see if we can speed organize before my camera runs out of batteries. This will be my last challenge, my final challenge. You have 2% battery left to speed organize your Pokopia inventory. Go. For me, going live keeps me accountable on a task. I think that might be the sense of satisfaction I get. What's up? It's MJ. If you could be a flower for a day, what would you be? I don't really know a lot about flowers. I would be... I don't know. Somebody answer that question. What flower do you think I would be? I don't know a lot about flowers. Is that a houndstooth cherry pie table? It might be. I just be picking stuff up. Hydrangea, thank you. Oh, I actually do like hydrangeas. I like hydrangeas a lot. A flower turns into a fruit because you know. Oh, okay. Forget-me-nots. Okay. So let's speed and organize. I already forgot that I had given myself a task. Hurry up. Stay locked in. Y'all had me thinking about flowers. I don't even know about flowers. You'd actually be one of those mantis that look like the flower, like the Lorantis. Hey, I like that. That's fun. Okay, we start 3%. Jacob Ladder. They mean hope, spiritual ascension, and a connection between heaven and earth. That's me. I'd be a cannibalistic flower. That's me. Okay. So, beds first, because I see that. Okay. Tables. Table. Table. Stuff that I can sit on. Is my bed? Yeah, my bed is also stuff that I can sit on. Okay. So chairs and beds. Chair, bed. Table. Tabletop. Bulky, weird stuff. That's tabletop. Bulky. Bulky. I'm like I'm low-key kind of enjoying it. I hope that y'all are. I really like putting things in their place for some reason today. Connectables. These are connectables too. Okay. Bulky. Okay. Wall hanging. Wall. What else do I have? Lights. Thank you, Bae. How are you? How have you been? Okay. I have some tabletop stuff. No. That's bulky. That's tabletop. That's bulky. So I think I'll put the music stuff with the toys. bulky, bulky, bulky. I think I'll put this with it too. Now we have connectables, doors, rugs. I guess rugs are going in there too. Phaun, do you think there will be a new evolution generation 10 like the flying type? I've been saying for a second I want the flying type to have an evolution. I think evolutions are a really good opportunity like they did with Sylveon to introduce a new mechanic or revamp a mechanic, like a revamp a type, introduce a new type or revamp a type. The flying type is essentially like an auxiliary like secondary type anyway. So like they could, without even having to worry about making a new type or like doing some sort of crazy gimmick, they could just revamp the flying type. And by that, I mean just like add more pure flying types, add more flying moves. I say just, like obviously there's like balance and stuff they have to consider. It's easier said than done, but I do think there's a huge opportunity to work with what you've already got with the flying type. Okay, I organized it, period. Okay, like I totally would have started prefabbing some houses here and as well as replacing the floor, but I think that we've honestly made a lot of progress today. It took about 3 hours, but look, I have a cooking station. I have three vending machines. I have a full storage system, and I have all of this ready to start creating a neighborhood. I'm gonna start moving like Charmander and Charizard and like Greninja and stuff into this town. I hope that like I'll be able to find some Pokemon that I don't necessarily like, but I can put here to be productive, because I want my main area, the Withered Wastelands, to be like pink. That's gonna be like a huge project, but I need to set up some industry here. What if they made a dual type evolution? Would you hate it or love it? I don't want that because I feel like it would go into the weeds. I think you have to keep EVs like simple stupid, because I guess that's not the right word. You have to keep EV simple. Going into like, I think sometimes Pokemon fans get a little bit too excited with their ideas, because the reason why Pokemon is so popular is because it's easily digestible. The fan games and all this stuff do such fun things, and as somebody who loves video games and creature catchers, I love to see remixes on the Pokemon format, but Pokemon is simple and digestible for a reason. I don't want to see no dual typing EVs. I don't want to see no mashed up like mutation like forms, like fusion forms and stuff like that. If they started doing that in like the canon sense, it would get messy like Digimon. And I'm sorry, as much as I think Digimon is really charming, there's a lot of it that gets lost in translation because it's just too much to get into. Like Digimons are like fusing and like death dropping and all this stuff. It's like, girl, I don't even know, like, where do I get the first one, you know? So I think a dual typing evolution, I would hate her. Because I would just be worried that like now Eevee has been like sort of tainted, and like now we'll never ever like have an organized Eevee again. Because from there, then they're going to just start doing like dual typing Pikachu, dual typing, you know. Keep it sacred. Okay, see, I'm already starting to do things. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop right now. Let's say bye to the VOD girlies. I have to stop right now. The highs are so high, but the lows are so low with Digimon. Yeah, and I think that kind of goes into why people always compare Pokemon to Digimon, because the highs of Digimon are high, but Pokemon kind of keeps it in the middle of the road, which can kind of be boring sometimes. But I have so much fun with Digimon. That's why I play it every day. Okay, VOD girlies. Thank you so much for watching today's VOD. I hope that you are enjoying this progress. I promise you soon we're going to start a girly pop project, but just like with Ray's album, you have to go through the darkness to get to the light. We have made a huge development here. Bleak Beach will soon be completely terraformed just like Florida is, and all of this will be removed. It'll be just like a big suburb where we'll be making all kinds of coals and armors and cars and I don't know, like IKEA furniture. So I hope to see you next time. If I work on this in the background, I'll fill you in on what I do, but I probably won't, because once I go offline, I forget everything that I've done. Bye.